It's crunch time! I'm gonna show you how to make the crispiest potatoes on the outside but fluffy on the inside. The perfect roasted potatoes that you and your family need in your life. Ingredients. I have 1 kilo of good quality white potatoes. You choose any potatoes that you want, but try to go for good potatoes who are great for roasting. I'm gonna use 2 to 3 garlic cloves, rosemary, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. You don't need much. You can use more potatoes, less potatoes, it doesn't matter. You basically follow the recipe and then you add more salt or less salt, more garlic, less garlic accordingly, okay? Make sure you wash your potatoes, okay? And what we do now, we peel it. Now, you don't have to peel it. Some people like to have roasted potatoes with the skin on, which is fantastic, it's great. Because I know many of you like the skin on the potatoes, so you can still follow this method, this recipe, with the skin on. I have decided to remove the skin, because I prefer to remove it to get a crispier potato, but you don't have to. You can cut the potatoes as you like, but what I like to do is cut in half, okay? Then cut in half again, and I'll show you this out. With this, I probably make 1, 2, I get 6 potatoes out of this. For me, this size, it's perfect to get great roasted potatoes, but it doesn't have to be this size. It could be bigger if you like, okay? I won't go smaller than this, but you can go bigger if you want. So that you know, it might take a little bit longer to cook if it's bigger. If you do this size, your potatoes will come out perfectly crunchy and fluffy. If you have a small potato, you don't cut it into 3, but you can do enough. You want to be consistent with the size of the potatoes. This is 1 kilo of potatoes, which is good enough to feed a family of 4. One of the most important steps you cannot miss to have fluffy potatoes on the inside and crunchy on the outside is to boil them for about 5 minutes. Here I've got boiling water, no salt, and just put them in. We're now going to boil the potatoes for 5 minutes, no more, no less, okay? You don't have to do it. For example, my dad doesn't do the boiling part. What he does is he washes the potatoes, then he dries them and bakes them straight away. It works, it's great. In my opinion, the boiling technique takes the potatoes to the next level. But it's up to you if you want to do this process or not. Can you see the starchy water? Look at that. You basically, you do want to remove the starch from the potatoes. I'm wondering how good is this starchy water going to be for a pasta sauce. This is very, very starchy. Get a bowl and put cold water in it. The potatoes have been boiled for 5 minutes, so now we get a strainer and get the potatoes out. And straight into the water. We don't want to get burned with hot potatoes, so by putting the potatoes in tap water, it will cool them down, okay? Get a clean kitchen towel. We're gonna put the potatoes in it to dry. Like I said, the potatoes are not boiling hot anymore, they're just warm, which is fine. And what we do now, we just basically dry them up. We're trying to remove all that water, and that will help us to make them crispier. All right, what we need to do now, we need to add flavors to those potatoes. So let's put the potatoes in a bowl. What we're going to do now to the potatoes, we're going to be very generous with the extra virgin olive oil. When I say generous, generous. Don't count how much. Lots of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And you do want to use extra virgin olive oil, okay? Do not use any other oils, please. I've got garlic cloves, which you don't have to eat them if you want, but I think roasted garlic cloves are delicious. So some lucky ones can eat them. I've got 3 in there. I'm gonna put salt and pepper. Just put as much salt as you like. I'm gonna put a little bit now. We are quickly stirring. Okay, and I can see now that I see the peppers at the bottom, the potatoes with the pepper at the bottom, so it's an indication that these ones need salt and pepper. Ooh, the smell is fantastic. We're gonna put some salt and pepper now, but we can put more later while we cook, okay? So don't go crazy at the moment. Here we go. To roast the potatoes, you can use any trays that you want. For me, the most important thing is to have baking paper at the bottom of your tray, okay? So here I have a tray and the baking paper in it. If I was gonna use a disposable aluminum tray, I will still put the baking paper at the bottom. I don't wanna have any risks of having my potatoes stuck to the bottom of the tray. All right, now we're ready to bake those beautiful potatoes. So straight in the tray, spread them around. We're gonna be adding some beautiful rosemary, which you can cut into small pieces. You can break some on top, up to you how you wanna serve the rosemary. You can add also sage, thyme. You can remove the rosemary, only use sage, only use thyme. You can use oregano, whatever you want, okay? Any herbs. But I think potatoes and rosemary is the perfect match. What's important here that you need to pay attention to is the fact that all the potatoes are, what we have here is one layer, okay? We don't have potatoes on top of each other. So you need to make sure that the amount of potatoes you're using fit in the tray, okay? If you have potatoes going on top of each other, we're not gonna cook them evenly and we're not gonna get every single potato roasted perfectly, okay? So you need to have the tray big enough so that you have every single potato cooking perfectly. We're going to cook the potatoes in a fan forced oven at 220 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. It could be 5 minutes less or 5 minutes more. This depends on your oven, but 45 minutes is the indication. When you reach the 40 minutes cooking time, check the potatoes. They might be ready, or maybe half of them are, the other half not. So add the extra 5 minutes or the extra 10 minutes. I can guarantee you in maximum 50 minutes, 50, these potatoes will be perfect, just as they are. Oh, look guys, it's been 20 minutes. Look at those potatoes. Listen to the roasting sound. Sounds like little birds chirping. Now what we want to do now is to turn the potatoes around. Like, I like to go one by one. You don't have to do it, okay? I know you might not want to spend the time to do this, but trust me, if you do one by one, of course, if you have lots of potatoes, you can do that. If you cook 1 kilo, you can do it. See, if you don't want to do that, you can just do this. It's not going to be very accurate, okay? But you can just turn them around, okay? Now, I want to add a little bit more salt. Remember before I told you we're going to add more later on? Well, this is the time to add the salt. So the salt can bake together with the potatoes. And a little bit of pepper. You don't have to use too much pepper. I like now that the salt is going to kind of melt on the potato. It's going to add extra flavors. All right, back in the oven for 20 more minutes. And here are our wonderful roasted potatoes. Look how wonderful they are. Can you see? Can you see how perfectly cooked they are? You can tell already how crunchy they are. By looking at them, you can see how crunchy they are. You know what I like to do at this point? I like to add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. Why not? Some beautiful fresh extra virgin olive oil. And serve it. Look at this roasted garlic here. Look, this is full of flavors. Full of flavors. The lucky one will eat this one. I like to give a nice toss to my potatoes so they move around, the rosemary breaks and mix a lot with the potatoes, and this is what we get. Look at this. After tossing, the rosemary came off by itself. See, the rosemary came off. Look at that. I just need to get more off this one so the rosemary stalk can go and we can just enjoy these beautiful potatoes. Let's look at the inside. Look at that. Look at that, beautiful, perfectly cooked. Look at that. That's what you want. I can't stop listening to the crunch. Listen. Something that many of you always skips, the garlic. This is full of flavors. Look at that. Oh! An explosion of garlic flavors. I believe roasted potatoes is that dish that puts everyone together. Every single country in the world loves roasted potatoes, and this is what keeps all of us connected. This is the one dish that all of us have in common, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's great to be sharing this recipe with you. I'm pretty sure every family makes it different. Every country adds different flavors, different seasoning. This is how my family likes to do it. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know in the comment below. How do you make it? What do you add in it? Thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you on the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia roasted potatoes. Whoopoo!